Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. We are going to discuss mathematics grade 5 under the substrand place value of digits. A grade 5 is not very new with the word place value. They did it in grade 4 and of course they also did it in grade 3. So a grade 5 is very conversant with the word place value. Now, when we talk about place value of digits, digits simply means numbers. For example, if you have numbers like this, these are what we call digits. So digits simply means numbers. So when we talk about place value of digits, we can as well talk about place value of numbers if the word digits is not very clear. Now, grade 5 has moved a step because when they were in grade 4, they did place value from ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and tens of thousands. So that means a grade 5 by now knows what ones is, tens, hundreds, thousands, and tens of thousands. So a grade 5 is a bit mature, and therefore we are adding just a column, one column that follows tens of thousands, and we call it hundreds of thousands. So hundreds of thousands is a 6-digit number. So grade 5 mostly they are dealing with 6-digit numbers in terms of place value. In grade 4 they talked about 5-digit number, that is tens of thousands. So how do we get the place value of a number? Now, place value of a number simply means the position where that number is in a given number, the position where that particular digit is. And we always use these words when we are referring to place value. So we can always talk about ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, and hundreds of thousands as far as this class is concerned. So we have a number like this. I will give a very simple number. That is a 5-digit number. So a 5-digit number, when we are talking about place value, we start placing these numbers, or we start naming these numbers from the right hand side. So my right hand side is this side. So the first digit in the right hand side is this digit 7, or number 7. So we always start from the right as we move towards the left. So the first number on the right, is what we refer to as ones. So it is in the place of ones. So the place value of number 7 or digit 7 is ones. Immediately after ones, we move to tens. That is the second number after ones. So that is referred to as tens. And therefore, 6 is in the place value of tens. Moving forward, we have this third number, number 4, which is in the place value of hundreds. So we talk about hundreds place value. So that is the place value of hundreds. So number 4 or digit 4 is in the place value of hundreds. Then we move to this number 3 here. The fourth number from the right, the place value after hundreds is thousands. So number 3 is in the place value of thousands. Then, according to this number that I wrote here, this is the last digit or the last number, this one here, and it is in the place value of tens of thousands. Tens of thousand. That is why this number is read as 13,467. Sorry. So we have 13,000, these two for the thousands, 467. So these are what we refer to as place value of numbers or place value of digits. So this one was done in grade 4 up to tens of thousands. And therefore, because we are dealing with grade 5, I want to add another number to make it a 6-digit number. So if I add another number here, for example, 8, it is now no longer 13,000. It becomes 813. 813, these three. 813,000. And therefore, this number that we have added is in the place value of hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousand. Hundreds of thousand. That is why if you are told to read this number, you will mention hundreds for this one and another 100 for this one. So there are 2 hundreds here. So the first 100 you are going to talk about is hundreds of thousand. That's why we read this number as 813,000. So there is that first 100 and they are here. We have this 100 and we also have this 100. So there are 2. But one is hundreds of thousand, another one is just the normal 100. So you will have 813,467. So this last digit here, the 6th digit from the right hand side, gives us the place value of that digit or number, which is hundreds of thousands. So, dear friends, this was just a simple explanation of place value. So if you have a question or you have anything to say, you can always be free to comment. We have my comment section is always open. Comment or ask whichever question you want or whichever area you want us to discuss, and we will always do it. I know there's some little noise from the background, but that is part of life. I hope I am very audible enough and that you can easily get what I am saying. So that is enough for today, and I wish you well. Otherwise, continue subscribing, continue liking and share so that we can help as many learners as possible through this platform. Thank you for watching.